Hey everyone, this is Faith. Firstly, I guess I'd like to clarify something. I do not think that Angela sent anything to attack my dog. All that I meant by my post is that, in general, when the enemy attacks me, he likes to do it by sending someone right next to either my period or right next to when my dog has a seizure. I'm not saying that the person who got sent by the enemy sent these things over. Though they may, they could have, but in general, I don't think that's the case. That's just not what I discern. But I could always be wrong, and I don't claim to always be right either on the topic. There is a difference between saying the way in which the enemy really likes to attack me and saying that it was the person who is actively sending me all of this, when no, that is not the case at all. It seems like there's a whole lot of miscommunication in regards to everything, because Angela misunderstood the entire video that exposed Jane. She misunderstood that entire thing. I misunderstand Angela a lot. It's like there's this spirit of confusion, and that seeks to actively cause all these random misunderstandings. How many misunderstandings can a single person have in a 2-minute discussion? Half a dozen, apparently. Half a dozen. Maybe more. And when there's that much miscommunication in regards to everything, and there's that much confusion surrounding a conversation, it's not God's spirit that is causing that. There is clearly a spirit of confusion that is definitely surrounding Angela. It seems to want us to misunderstand her, and for her to misunderstand us. I think that is what is actually going on here. You don't have so many miscommunication errors without something actively being there to try to ensure it. Which means there is something there that wants to turn us all against each other. That is part of what is going on. And it's doing so very, very successfully. Now we're all mad at each other. Things that are actively being said are all being misunderstood to this huge point that, given the lack of real, genuine communication, it is hard to tell what each other are saying. Since we all don't understand each other, we are being taken advantage of hook, line, and sinker by whatever this thing is. It's kind of obvious that it's there. The fact of the matter is, so little of the situation is making sense that it baffles me that Angela is so certain that it's God directing her in everything, when there's this clear spirit of confusion that seems to be over pretty much everyone whenever we all try to talk. No, we're not all being 100% led by God at this stage, because there is this thing that is interfering with any sort of communication whatsoever. We are all very confused and baffled about what is being said. We're misunderstanding what is being said, and that misunderstanding is being mistaken for discernment on Angela's part. In general, this is very confusing, and God is not the author of confusion. We all know that the enemy is, so it would make sense for the enemy to have managed to confuse everyone to the point where they all think they understand the situation when they actually do not. And they're only allowing themselves to be even more and more confused by whatever this thing is that is trying to cloud everyone's judgment. I think that's what's going on here. Whether or not everybody agrees with me, I don't know. It just seems to be the most logical thing from what I'm seeing. I will see everybody next time. Thank you for watching.